it's Betsy from Cuttin Corners Vinyl in Nederland, Texas, and today we have a fun video. So the other day I was on Amazon and I found this. This is the Scorch Marker Pro, and it's supposed to be like wood burning without actually having to buy the wood burning tool. All that you need is the marker, a heat gun, your wood, and sandpaper and vinyl for your stencil. So I was like, let's test and see if this thing really works. If it does, it's a really cool concept. So you're gonna need all your supplies plus vinyl and transfer tape. The file that we are using is on my Patreon page for my $4 or more a month patrons. But today's more about testing out the tool. So before we jump over and let me show you how this works, I did want to remind you that our weekly WOW sale this week is 25% off of all of our regular HTV. That's the Thermaflex Plus. And that sale ends on Sunday, August the 1st of 2021 at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you'll give me a moment to change the camera angle, we will go over how to use the Scorch pen. As you can see, I have my board laid out. Now I have sanded it most of the way down, but this is 220 degree 3M sandpaper. And as you can see, it says prep your surface, sand total least to 220 grit. So that's all you do. Kind of sand around. So that's ready to go. Dust off all of my dust. Now here is my design that's going on to use with the Scorch pen, and this file is available for my $4 or more a month patrons. Isn't it cute? Okay. Now I'm just kind of measuring it out. I think that is good. So I'm just measuring it out with my hand. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is kind of just a test to see how this is going to work. So there we go. It's all squeegeed down. Remove the transfer tape off of it. Okay. So I'm sticking that to the wall. I did go a little bit off kilter, but it's okay. Next thing you have to do is shake your pen, and you have to prime the marker side. So there's two different tips. There is a brush side, which looks like this, and then there's a marker side, which for the marker side I've already primed. So as you can see, you just prime it by pressing it in. So now all we got to do is fill in our design, and you want to make sure it's filled in good, because all the liquid inside I think is something that reacts with heat. Now this says that you can use it with sourwood, aspen, walnut, birch, light craft wood, which this is just a sign from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I don't remember where this one's from. Might even be from Target, because anytime I see wood on sale, you know, I gotta get some wood. That's what she said. Anyways, we'll leave it there. But I thought that this was like the coolest thing, so we just want to make sure it's all filled in and it's filled in evenly. And the reason for the sanding is because the smoother your surface is, the easier it's going to keep your liquid from bleeding under the edges. So as you can see, we're just filling it all in. It's like coloring in a coloring book. And the Scorch pen was only like 20 bucks off of Amazon. It wasn't super expensive. It was actually pretty affordable, which was kind of shocking to me because I figured it was gonna be more. But, you know, I've seen wood burning. I was like, that's cool, but I don't want to invest all that money. And plus, it's kind of hard to do. I don't want to invest all that money and then not enjoy it. Okay, so we're going to try the brush side now, I think. Okay, so the marker side works pretty good. Let's see which side we like better. Okay. So, there we go. So you just got to let it sit there and saturate into the wood. Maybe I shouldn't have chose such a big design for the first time, but it's okay. I'm gonna grab the marker side and go from there. So as you can see, I'm just kind of going over all the edges, making sure it's all filled in well. Now, I haven't used this before, so I don't know how this is going to react. I saw that it was cool, and I was like, does this thing really work? You know, if it does, it's another thing to add to your crafting arsenal, which is always a good thing in my opinion, because, you know, the more things you can do, the better. So again, just making sure everything is saturated. Okay. I don't see any places that I missed, but you know, there's always a good possibility I did. We won't find out till we get the heat on it. So let's remove our stencil. That actually looks pretty good to me, other than like this one little area on the end. And that's a good thing about the marker is, you know, you can see if there's any areas and kind of go back over and touch up if you have good steady hands. I do not, but you know, we can pretend that I do. And what it was saying about the sandpaper is anything, like if you want to use like a 300 grit or 2000 grit, you can. It's just you need to do it to at least 220. So now we gotta remove all this. Okay. I do see an area. See how easy that is? It's like, oh, okay. It's pretty easy to make sure it's all even. Or at least it is to me, so. So let's remove the rest of these little pieces, and you can kind of see as you go. And I guess it would kind of depend on the wood. Some wood will probably be easier to see, but this will also work on carpet, or not carpet, cardboard, paper, and lots of different things. There is a website for them. It's scorchmarker.com. So you've got that. Okay, almost got all these little pieces. And Oracal does make a great stencil material. As you can see, I mean, like literally, it works beautifully. And I'm so excited for this. I think that this is so cool. I hope it works well. Because if it does, it's like, yay, another new thing. Okay. So I think we're good there. I do see that needs to be touched up. So does that. Okay, there we go. I think we're good. So now we have our heat gun. This is from Amazon. Hopefully this one will work. It says, just keep the heat moving and watch your design come to life. As you can see, we've got the heat applied. I am gonna go off camera and finish doing this because I don't want this video to be 5 hours long, but I'm gonna just keep applying heat and then we'll see what it looks like when it's done. As you can see, this is what it looks like finished. Now, one of the things I did do is I pulled out my Cricut Mini Easy Press, and that seems to work better and faster than using my heat gun for myself. But I will tell you that you need to test and practice, but that's what it looks like. Isn't that cute? So it's not the best, but it's not the worst. This is my first time using it, but I do like the results and I can't wait to use this more with Craftsmas. Now remember, our weekly WOW sale for this week is 25% off all our regular HTV, which is Thermoflex Plus. That sale ends on Sunday, August the 1st of 2021 at 12 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you'll give, you don't need to give me anything. But I guess that's it for today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, we typically do a live. But I guess that's it for today. We'll see y'all later. Bye.